It's summertime! Yay! I'm in my studio today to sew some quick summer shrugs. Ah, the shrug. The perfect little topper for tank tops. Like, I like to wear tank tops in the summertime because I get pretty warm, but I don't really like my arms showing. I've gotten a little chunky and my rowing machine isn't working. I came into my studio today because I'm going to make a couple shrugs. I made one last year in a white linen, similar to this. This is a cotton, and it's nice and soft and comfy, wrinkly. And I can't find it. I'm digging out my summer clothes, and I can't find my little shrug. I wonder if I lost it already. I also have many I made last year. I love them because you can fold them and then roll them up and then just put them in your travel bag or just going to work back and forth, and it's just the perfect little topper, just enough to keep you still cool. It's like if it's hot out, you're still, don't get too hot and it's loose. And then also just like if you're a little chilly, like if you're in an airplane or at work with all the air conditioning, just put it on. The shrug is so perfect. I have another video out. I did a longer sleeve one. I did it in fur, like a fake fur over the winter time. Love that one. And then I have several other ones. I would make them with my skirts for like a little topper. It just works out so great. I found this white knit, and I was going to donate it because I don't really work with knits a lot. And I thought, hey, wait a second. There's about 3 yards here. I'm like, wait a second. I can make a shrug out of this. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then I have this fabric. It's a really pretty little cotton with stripe in it. I thought this would be pretty to put a grosgrain ribbon around the neck edge because it kind of looks like a grosgrain ribbon. Just a little extra trim. This could be a little dressier one if I'm wearing it over a sundress. And yeah, so now I have to go to Hobby Lobby. That poses a problem because every time I go to Hobby Lobby, it cost me $100. The ribbon's like $2, but why do I go out of there and it's $100? So just getting in there and put blinders on, going to the ribbons. You probably know how that is, right? Do you do that? So I'm in my studio today to whip up 2 summer shrugs. Also, I have the pattern for you. In the description below, you'll find the link. Just click on that, put your email in, and it will send it right to your email box. It's about 10 pages, and they're labeled ABC all the way through, I don't know, it's in there. And what you do is you bump the pages up right next to each other like that. You follow the letters and then just tape it. I don't overlap it or anything. I just put them edge to edge, tape it, and then it's pretty simple. The pattern will look like this right here. When you're done, it's one long piece, and this is the long edge here is designed to be cut on the fold because this is actually the armhole, and it actually goes like this, like that, and then there's this weird little armhole, and then it folds down, and then I don't know, it comes up. It's really easy. I did one in fur for the winter, and I turned the pattern around. I took the pieces here, that was the half, and I took the other half and then I folded them, I taped them together here, and then I made this the fold line here. I don't know how the length went. I had a piece of fabric that was pretty wide, and it could do it, or it could handle the wideness of the pattern. So think about turning it around the other side, and if you want to see that, I have that in a video on So Comfy Shrug, and it's a piece of fur that I made it out of. It was so cute. It was perfect for the winter. Anyway, so there's the pattern for you. It's pretty easy. Just watch the videos, and I have this. I'll do it on this video, and then I have other videos that kind of show you how to put it together. It's pretty simple. I have my first shrug pinned down. Just folded the fabric. This fabric's 45 inches wide, so I just folded it. I have a little stain right here, and I wanted to also see how this shrug would look with a little shorter sleeve, so I'm just going to shorten that 1 inch, and then on the other side, so I was able to just miss it, so it'll work out great. So I'm just going to, I think I might use pinking shears to cut this out because of the fraying, and especially I'm also going to do a French seam at the edges here, but I want to try this on and see if I wanted to kind of shape it a little bit differently. I'm going to cut it out by my pinking shears and then get started sewing. Okay, I'll cut out. Really simple to cut. Take all the pins out. And I'm going to do a French seam on the armholes. That way, because this kind of shows, I think. So it always looks nice. So how you do a French seam is, so this is the right side of the fabric. You actually sew it the opposite to start. You sew wrong sides together, right there, and you just do a 1/4 inch seam allowance right here. I'll do both of those. I have a whole video out on how to make French seams if you are curious on that. So I'm going to go and sew this 1/4 inch on both armholes. Have the seam sewn just a 1/4 inch, and then I'm going to clip the curves every couple inches. That'll just help the fabric bend right there. And I'm going to turn it right side out, or is that inside? That's inside out. Oh, whatever, inside out. Then I'm going to put it on the sleeve board here, and then I'm going to press the seam toward the side. I'm going to get the iron and then press it. The seam has to go, that whole seam's right there, and then get this part really straight. You don't want any lip over. And then I'm going to take that off there, and then I press it again, and I make sure the edge is right there. That. Press it again. It's just this nice, easy curve. The clipping of the seams really helps it to curve right here. Okay, that looks good. So it's right and even there. Now I'm going to sew this about 3/8 of an inch. So if I sewed the first one 1/4 inch and I sew this next one 3/8 of an inch, it should be a 5/8 inch seam. Okay, so I have the seam sewn right there. All I got to do is turn it to the right side out. Lots of flipping around. And then just press this to one side like so. So that is a French seam. So if this pokes out here in the armhole, and it looks nice right there. It encapsulates the whole seam. Now all I have to do is hem the edges, and that shrug is done. Giving this shrug a try on. Pretty simple. Just sew the arm seams, and then it's like it's on already. Wow, this looks good. How I wanted to do my summer shrug was make the sleeves a lot shorter. I wanted to kind of sew it together and see how this was going to look. But I really like this. I've tucked it up about another, so I took off 1 inch from the pattern, and this is about another 3 inches up. So about 4 inches from the original, and it has a little bit shorter. And then I'm going to do a little tuck right up here. So it's about 2 inches from this seam here. Because see, this is how that seam works. Under here, it shows up right there. It's a very odd little seam. And with that little, I'm going to do like I was going to say I could probably do a button or something, but I don't know, I got to go find the ribbon, see if what I'm going to do there. But I can just do like a little sew tuck right here, and that kind of grips it a little bit closer here instead of like this. So this is the original with one cut off. So it's good for knits like this, but I like this one. So I think I'm going to do the same to this arm. Okay, I just pressed that how I had it pinned. Not sure if it's exactly even, but I just wanted to get it where it was draped. And then I'm going to transfer it to my pattern. That was where I folded it. So I just put some pins in here, and then I marked under here to get my marks where the crease is at. So then this is where I like my short sleeve to go. Like that. So I just put short sleeve. And then the tuck is going to be, since it's the same front and back, it's kind of hard to say there because I'm going to have to It's right about here. I have to drape it when I put it on because I don't know what is front and back also. So, because this is a front and back, I'm going to have to, yeah, if you put it on the other way, the pleat might be the other way to work on that one. So this is just a simple tuck that goes here, but I think I actually had it a little bit wider. It looked like about like that. And then I'm just going to sew in a square right there. And now I got to transfer this to my other side right here. All right, I'm just going to do an 1.5 inch hem. Put my 1/2 inch mark on that purple mark right there. It's 1.5 inches. It's always kind of a good one. Trim that. It has a little bit of a curve, so I'm going to give it some little clips so that it rolls in easier on the hem, because the grain will want to roll in. So now I've got to go press on the marks right there, and then I'm going to tuck that halfway under right there and then stitch it close to the edge. Well, that turned out nice, draped pretty well for it being kind of sideways there. The grain wants to not let it roll. Knits will probably go a little bit easier. This one turned out somehow a little bit nicer. I don't know. But this, I got that little tuck right there. It's looking really good. And the next step is to press up, because I'm going to put a ribbon on it. Like if I used this ribbon here, I would use that to just cover that raw edge, and then I'll stitch it. I got to get the white grosgrain and just stitch it on both edges, and it just totally encapsulates that edge, and then you don't see it at all. Just like, where is the hem? And that is it's tricky. You got to press that on the right side, so wrong side to right side right there. And then here's the French seam, so you can see it goes that way. So now I just got to go and buy ribbon. There's my shrug. It's not quite finished yet, but I have it started. So I like the shorter sleeve. I don't feel it on there when I'm moving around. It's just above my elbow. I like that. I got my little tuck right here. And I found cute little buttons. I've had some vintage buttons. These are, it said it's 10 for $1. Wow. But I'm just gonna maybe just sew one, like a little button right there. Might be kind of cute. Just a simple little button. Yay. So now I gotta go find the right ribbon for this. I found some grosgrain ribbon in my stash, but it's just too small. And I think I can just kind of see all those seam edges just poking out forever. I also found this ribbon in my stash. This is I found this at Hobby Lobby. It's a glue-on type thing. So actually, if I had some dressy thing to go to, I could actually just put it all the way around there. That might be pretty cool. One thing I need to do with this shrug is to put a tag on the top part, but I don't want it to itch. So because you want to get this to be in the right spot. If you turn it around the other way, then the pleat will be in the inside. It'll be like in here, which probably wouldn't matter anyway, but well, the button will probably bother you. So, but now I just got to run to Hobby Lobby, find some ribbon to finish this one up, and then got that one. And I'm going to wash it and see, hope it doesn't shrink. That'd be bad. But yeah, okay, on to the next one. Have my next piece of fabric laid out. The smooth interlock knits are so hard to get laying straight. Got it all straight, and I just gotta lay the pattern out right here. Okay, all cut out. Quick and easy, one pattern. Put on the fold. I think I put it right side out. I cut it right side up, so now I'm going to French seam these too, because it will just look better. Just because it's a knit doesn't mean you can't French seam it. I'm just going to go and sew both these underarm seams, 1/4 inch. Okay, the French seam came out good. I didn't even use a stretch stitch on here. I kind of pull it a little bit and then it gives it a little bit of give because this fabric isn't really stretchy. So if it was real stretchy, I'd use a stretch stitch on it. But there is my French seams. So it looks like nice on the inside. Now I have to try it on and see how I'm gonna go ahead and hem the sleeves and all. Okay, this one is looking a little different. It's comfy, I like it. The sleeves look longer because I cut it off and then I added 1 1/4 inch. It shouldn't be that long, but I think I also just wanted it, I think I like the knit shorter, so probably the other one was probably there, but see, every fabric is different, so you can't just make it the same way, especially if it's a knit versus a woven. It's going to hang a little differently. But it looks like I pinned this side up here. Looks like I've got about 3 inches of this one, and then I did a little tuck here. At first I wasn't going to, but I think I like that right there. So just a little above the elbow is great for the summer. And yeah, so I'm just going to go off of this one and hem the same one, hem the other one the same one, because that's what you do. Okay, almost done. And then this right here, I'm thinking about just tucking it under and then doing a cool little embroidery stitch from my machine that I never use. So yeah, now's the time. Okay, I need to mark the hem where I'm gonna mark this so I get both sleeves even. That's right. I don't even know. I'll put some dots here because I think that's different. Yeah. So I'm gonna put a tuck right here, goes that way, and 3/4 hem. Okay. Cut that. There we go. Keep those capped because those dry out so fast. Now I have these pressed and prepared to get stitched, and I think I'm definitely can't sew that closed while I'm there. I'm going to have to do the stitch first, then come back and probably pleat it because I think the knit needles with the design stitch going through all that thickness is going to be a little much. Then I also got the scrap here, and I'm going to test a couple stitches first. All right, I just tried one. It was something I used the other day. It was stitch number 15, just a real, kind of looks like a cover stitch, and it came out really good. So this is how it looks right here. And the trick with those stitches is you want to press it, because look how it looks before you press it. It's kind of puckery, and then as soon as you press it, it just kind of sets that stitch in, so it looks a lot better. Then I put the pleat over here, and then I put a stitch on top and then a stitch on the bottom there, so that that's the pleat right there. All right, so I'm gonna go press this one, and then I put an arrow where the pleat goes, so it just goes down like this, and then I put a pin right there, and I'm probably gonna press that, get a nice strong crease, and then that's where I stitch the top and the bottom, just for a little decorative look right there. But knits always work really good if you give them a crease to prevent them from moving around. Okay, now on to the neck edge. I have the edge. Okay, I have the shoulder edge prepared, and just pressed it. Now this is the opposite of the woven. I rolled it just one layer in, about 1/2 inch towards the right side up and towards the wrong side, and also make sure that the seams right here are both going the same direction. So I put a pin there so I don't lose it. And now I'll just go around, and I'm going to use that same stitch, number 15? Yes. Well, this one is done. That was quick and easy. Wow. Now I can wear this home. I needed a little jacket to wear home. So, wow. This one feels a little wider here, though. It's so weird how different they feel. And the little tuck, I actually put it on because I put the center back, it's either the top or the bottom, and this will drape differently. So I put it so the pleat is under here, and it actually really hides under here the whole way, so I don't have the little pleat here. So that turned out really good. I just got to make sure I put it on the right way, so I'm going to put a little mark on the center back. and I'm like a little red thread or something so that I know which way to put it on and it's easy to see. So yeah, great comfortable knit little top. Great Summer Shrug. This is so comfortable, I don't even feel it on. Wow. Then I found a ribbon in my stash. I was like, I don't have a white grosgrain, I can't believe it. But I found this ribbon. I don't know where I got it from, but there's circles on one side and these squares on the other. So I just gotta sew it right straight down here. I just gotta figure out which one I like. Do I like the circles or do I like the squares? Better decide. So I just gotta stitch that on and then they're both done and I don't have to go to Hobby Lobby and buy a $100 ribbon. I don't have to be tempted. Anyway, last time I went there I bought my husband a mini cow. It was a cute little, he wants a mini cow like in real life. And there was a cute little one. It was, oh my God, so cute. So I gave it to him for Easter. So he loved it. But I'm gonna finish this up. I'll show you how it looks. And wow, now I have a shrug to wear home. Perfect for summer. All right, I finished this one too. So that's 2 in 2 hours. 2 new shrugs to wear. But I love the trim on this one. Wow, this looks really good. That turned out good. I also put it on the sleeve cuff here with my little button. I wonder if this is like 80 years old, this button. I don't know, I wonder how old that is. Did they have plastic back then? I don't know. But that looks good. I put a little on the sleeve there and wow, this is a brand new shrug. So now I have 2 of them. Yay! And I also put little X marks a spot on the back so when I put it on, I know to put it on. This will be on my neck. So I'll put it like this way and then I don't have a itchy tag sitting there. And then I know because the way this drapes here, that really helps. All right, 2 new summer shrugs. So I hope that you make one. If you have any questions, just email me or drop a question down below. And the pattern is also there. And I hope that you make some. They're really fun and easy. Just don't go leaving them in a restaurant or anything. So you leave them and you take them off and then, oh, I lost my shrug. So give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And please subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you in the next video.